In November, we seen Aston Villa look to Scotland as they appointed Steven Gerrard from Rangers. He joined a list of managers that had been headhunted from the Premier League whilst in charge in Scotland, with Brendan Rodgers being the most recent from Celtic. The trend seems if you're simply successful in Scotland, then eventually a club south of the border will come in for your services. Ange Postecoglou is enjoying a successful first season at Celtic, and the job he has done stands out because of how far behind the hoops were last season. Chris Sutton was speaking on the BBC Football Daily podcast and stated that Premier League clubs should be looking at him already after the job he has done so far. He said,
do you think it's interesting? I don't know what the other guys think. This is a guy who's come over to big club at Celtic. He hasn't brought any staff with him. He backs himself. He's not arrogant. He's assured. He's got a track record of building clubs. I think it's a massive deal. And if your club's down in the Premier League, you have to be looking up and thinking, the job this guy has done. It was 25 points. It was a Celtic team he was taking over, lacking in confidence, who had fallen off a cliff. And they sold Christopher Ayer to Brentford, who had done pretty well for them. Odsonne Edouard to Crystal Palace, and he spent, I don't know, it's 20 odd million pounds. I think he got 27 million pounds for those two players, whatever it was. But he spent less, and he has built a squad now. And you think, other than probably James McCarthy, I think every other signing you'd say has been pretty excellent.
Rory Smith then went on to say that the City group have been massively impressed with Postecoglou over the last couple of years, and they think very highly of him as a coach. Rory said that he thought it would be unlikely for Manchester City to appoint him next should Pep Guardiola leave, but Chris Sutton had other thoughts regarding this and believes he can cut it at that level.
Do you think he could do it at that level, Chris?
Well,
at Manchester City level, Chris?
Are you serious? Do I think he could do it at that level? I mean, we're talking about a guy with an unbelievable track record, but he's sneered at because his track record has been in Australia, in Japan. I'm not saying you're sneering at him. I'm saying people do sneer at him, and we are questioning now whether he's up to taking, a job in the Premier League. What more does he have to do?
We're talking
not
about
questioning anything.
Premier League winners. We're not talking about the Premier League
So
as
hang on a minute.
whole.
So Aston Villa have just taken Steven Gerrard in, okay, and things aren't going so well now for Aston Villa. Has Ange Postecoglou achieved more in his managerial career than Steven Gerrard?
Yes.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter, it was just recent. If Postecoglou goes and wins in Scotland, then yes, he will be considered as like Brendan Rodgers has been. That's just the way football. If you win a trophy in Japan and you win a trophy in Scotland or England, the way clubs are looking at it is completely different. No disrespect. When Oscar and all the people was going to China and he was going at 24 years of age, everyone was saying, oh, he's through his career down the drain. You don't play in Japan in your prime or China in your prime, Chris. So I wasn't questioning as a manager. I'm questioning as Premier League.
Arsene Wenger was unheard of, wasn't he? Arsene Wenger was laughed at, was sneered, a school teacher. That's what Arsene Wenger was when he took over Arsenal. What a career he had. So why are we doubting whether Ange Postecoglou, who's managed his national team as well at the World Cup, whether he could manage in the Premier League? I find that preposterous.
No. No one's doubting whether he could, Chris.
Not?
No one's doubting whether he could. I just think it's unlikely that a team that in the Champions League, rightly or wrongly, a team that wants to win every trophy in the world would take a manager from Scotland. I think that is. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's unlikely.
What box doesn't he tick?
To be honest, the excuse, the reason, whatever it might be, the explanation would be he has no Champions League experience.
Well, that's the old argument. How do you get experience?
But he will next season. Yeah, you need to coach it. Yeah, but I'm not saying that he can't do it. I'm just saying that I think it's unlikely that Man City would offer him the chance, although they think he's really good.
So what are your thoughts on this discussion? Do you believe Ange Postecoglou would be successful in the Premier League, and what level would he be at this time? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Scottish football content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.